Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I saw this article coming from Screen Rant. And if this is true, I knew when they did the Constantine panel with Keanu Reeves back at DC Fandom, I told myself, I said, what's the point of Constantine being there? Unless something was about to happen. Because they were talking about all the new and upcoming stuff that was going to come about, with DC in the next coming year or so. What did Constantine have to do with it? Now, if this is true, it all makes sense. Because I knew that one way or another, since Keanu Reeves, since his stardom is bigger now than it ever was, now's the best time for him to do Constantine 2, what would actually blow number one as far as sales go. It'll blow it out the water. Number one was a failure. So why would you do a sequel? 15, 16 years later, why would you do that? Because the star of the movie is probably one of the biggest stars in Hollywood now, 15 years later. So why wouldn't you do a part two, right? But what it reads here is, Keanu Reeves' Constantine 2 is happening, says Star. Constantine 2, a follow-up to the 2005 movie starring Keanu Reeves, is in the works according to Peter Stormare, who played Lucifer in the film. Yeah. I like the movie. Myself. By, through the numbers and everything else, yeah, it failed. But me personally, I enjoyed it. I'll even go a step further. I liked it so much that I bought the game. Yeah, there was a Constantine video game, and I owned the copy. So, yeah, that's how much I like the movie. Just so that we're clear. Constantine 2, a follow-up to the 2005 movie starring Keanu Reeves, is in the works according to Peter Stormare, who played Lucifer in the original film. Stormare, who has appeared in Fargo, Armageddon, American Gods, John Wick Chapter 2, and a number of video games, including Destiny and Destiny 2, was a standout in the DC Comics adaptation. Despite being panned by critics and comic book fans alike upon release, Constantine has been reevaluated in recent years, especially since Reeves has experienced a major career resurgence due to the John Wick franchise. Okay, I knew it had to be something. Rumors of a sequel to the Reeves version has swirled for years, but they seem to have squashed when it was announced J.J. Abrams was producing a reboot at Warner Brothers. Despite this, Reeves and director Francis Lawrence, who went on to helm a number of the Hunger Games movies, hinted that if a sequel were ever to be greenlit, they'd both be keen to return to make it, with producer Akiva Goldsman. Boy, look at that. Adding that he'd make a sequel tomorrow at this year's Comic-Con at home. Okay. Now, Stormare has seemingly confirmed Constantine 2 is in fact happening. He has posted an image of himself as Lucifer in Constantine on Instagram with the accompanying caption, "Sequel in the works." Stormare is the first person directly involved to confirm plans for a sequel, and hopefully his post is correct. Though it would be strange if the actor was posting without having at least been contacted to reprise his role. You can see the Instagram post announcing the news below. Interesting. If Stormare is in fact correct about the sequel, the news is huge for fans of the original. Constantine has long been seen as ripe for a sequel, And with Reeves returning to his action sci-fi roots with John Wick's franchise, as well as reprising the role of Neo in The Matrix 4, now is the perfect time to put a sequel into production. There have been hints in recent months that DC and Warner Brothers might be considering making Constantine 2, with a video released at DC Fandom seeming to confirm the original movie is part of the movie multiverse alongside other properties like Watchmen. But see, that's not. But see, that's not why. That's not why they had the panel for Constantine up there. What's the point of just saying, hey, you know what? The world of Constantine, the movie Constantine, and everything in it is a part of the DC multiverse. Dude, you can just say that. You could just say that about all these movies. You could say, and that's really what you're trying to do. When the Flash movie comes out, it's about linking everything connected to the DCEU all in one. Movies, TV shows, all that shit. So why not say it alongside of everything else that you're trying to put together, to make it into this multiverse? Why have a panel? The reason why you have a panel is because you got this number 2 in the works. And just to have this panel, you wanted to see how people would respond just by you having a fucking Constantine panel with John Wick star Keanu Reeves. What better else to see how people feel about Constantine than having the pandem at DC Fandom and seeing how the people respond to just seeing them there. Oh my gosh, they're talking about Constantine, da da da. But why? Why do it, and why do it now? And I said it then. I see this shit, but why is it happening? Here we go. So that's what's up, man. Hopefully, whenever Constantine 2 is made, the director and star are allowed to make it a hard H. Hopefully, whenever Constantine 2 is made, the director and star are allowed to make it a hard R. The first film was given an R rating despite the director and producers working to make it PG-13, a decision that Lawrence said screwed his chances of doing well at the box office. But as seen with Logan, Deadpool, and Deadpool 2, the appetite for more adult-themed superhero movies is greater these days. And a bloody, violent, R-rated Constantine 2 would be perfect for the source material. Hopefully, more official news about the sequel is released soon, including confirmation of Reeves' casting. That's it. Well, shit. I like the movie. If I'm not mistaken, at this point, it has a cult following. If nobody has ever played the game, I suggest you do that. The game is it's all right. You can probably find it for little or nothing. If you're that deep of a fan of Constantine. Now I know with what they're trying to do on HBO Max with this hack J.J. Abrams doing whatever the fuck he's trying to do with Justice League Dark and that whole mystical, magical, dark realm of the DC universe, with magic and sorcery and all that good stuff. You get to see a slew of heroes that you normally wouldn't find in Justice League movies and cartoons. You'd get like Zatanna, you'd get Constantine, you'd get Swamp Thing, you'd get Detective Chimp, you'd get Deadman, you'd get Frankenstein, you'd get Man Bat, the enemy of Batman, Man Bat, shit. There's so many. There's Madam Xanadu. There's Dr. Occult. There's Phantom Stranger. There's the Spectre. There's Etrigan the Demon with Jason Blood. Of course, Constantine. No doubt. Dude, there's so many more that you can actually add to this roster just to make it huge. the different faces, different side of DC that people want to see more of. That's why people were disappointed when Swamp Thing the show went the way it did. You know, there's a lot of promising things there that people just want to see done right. But hopefully, we'll see what happens with this Constantine 2 movie. And if things are done right and things are successful, hopefully it'll open up the doors for whatever Justice League Dark is going to do and whatever JJ brings forth. I mean, fuck, man, we can't stop whatever he decides to create. The only thing we can hope for is that he doesn't fuck it up too bad. Man, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's your boy, 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media, and I'm out. Peace.